talk about Lyoto the Dragon Machida and why he's my favorite fighter. It all goes back to UFC 98 back in 2009 when he fought Rashad Evans. I remember that day I did not know who Machida was. In fact, that day I was rooting for Rashad Evans. I wanted Rashad Evans to win. Of course, the fight takes place. Machida wins. I'm disappointed my fighter lost. Rashad Evans was one of my favorite fighters at the time. But yet I was still impressed with how Machida won. It was almost flawless. It wasn't a flawless fight. He did get hit by Rashad Evans. But it was almost flawless. And I was impressed by that. But it wasn't until Machida got the microphone and he gave his post-fight speech when Machida became one of my favorite fighters. He said things related to chasing your dreams, going for your dreams. If you have a dream in your life, go for it, you can do it. And I was able to relate to that because since 2007 I've been chasing my dream. So when Machida said that, I felt as if he was saying that to me. I remember the sensation I felt inside my body was something I cannot describe. I felt like he was giving me fuel to continue chasing my dream, to continue chasing my dream. So I like that. I like that about Machida. So then after that I researched Machida. I saw more of his fights. I saw more of his interviews, his documentaries, and after further research, Machida became my favorite UFC fighter, and still is up until today. But it all began with that UFC 98 post-fight interview that he gave, where he speaks about chasing your dreams. It all began there. Another thing that I like about Lyoto the Dragon Machida is that he seems to be humble, and I like that. I like the fact that he seems humble to me. I also like the substance that he has up here. He's always talking about passion, motivation, and if you guys research the video Lyoto Machida Dragon Philosophy on YouTube, you guys can see what he has up here, and I like that video a lot. But not only that, there's many other videos where I like the substance that he carries up here. To me, Lyoto Machida is a very distinct fighter in the UFC. He's not the typical UFC fighter, or he's not a typical UFC fighter. He brings his style of fighting is something else. It brings a different taste to the UFC when he fights, and I like that. I like that. And later on this video, I'm going to show you the clip from UFC 98 when he gives a post-fight interview that turned me into his fan. So Lyoto Machida, if you're watching this video, by any chance, don't ever lose your internal motivation for fighting. You seem like a person that loves fighting. You do it for a purpose. You have a certain philosophy in your life. Don't ever lose that. That's your internal motivation. External motivation would be the money, the sponsors, which is important. It's very important. But internal motivation would be your passion for the sport that you love, and that is something that is pure. So don't ever lose that purity, your internal motivation, your passion for the sport. Don't ever lose that. And Lyoto Machida, you've been a big fountain of inspiration in my life. So from the bottom of my heart, muito obrigado pela inspiración.
Yeah, it's my order is Karate. Karate is back! Machida Karate! People, I would like to say a couple words for you. If you have a dream in your life, go ahead. It's impossible. Go ahead. I can do that. Yeah. Now, listen. The Dragon is the champion. Thank you.